Libras, what is up, gangsters? Alright, let's see what's going on for Libra. Y'all are always up to something, I swear. Every time I do your reading, like, 1 week, pure chaos. Next week, you're a fucking angel. I want to know what's going on with the dang Libras. Just hiding in plain sight. People think that you're like other people. It's hilarious. Alright, you little aliens. Let's see it. Alright, so Krishna came out. So that says, you can have what you need and desire, but you must be prepared to enter into the sacred fire to make the appropriate offering. Shift from focusing on what isn't working to handing to handing over all concerns as a prayer offering to the divine. All can then be restored. All can then be resolved and shall manifest according to loving and generous grace. Forgive me, English is not my first language. I'm learning, okay? I'm learning. Alright. So, Libras. Zebras. Okay, I'm done. Let's see what's going on. I know I can be too much sometimes. It's early, I have to. Alright, so current energy for my Libras. What's going on, dog? Oh, you wanna be quiet? Okay. Yeah, right. Like, I'm gonna allow this. Try not to speak your mind. How dare you? Nobody keeps shit from me. Okay, higher race. I knew you were a fucking alien. Longing for home. Homesick for the stars. Fucking same, bro. I feel you. Empathic starseed. Bro, I'm fucking telling you. I knew you were a goddamn alien. Energetic sovereignty. Absorbing what's not yours. Okay, this is important for you to understand. As an empath, you're a fucking sponge, right? So if you catch yourself getting into energies, mindsets, like, feeling certain ways, like, you're really being called to transmute that into, like, vibrate higher and kind of combat that rather than succumbing to that feeling, because what you're doing is you're taking on somebody else's feelings, and you need to not identify with those feelings as your own. You need to transmute those, and understand you're a healer, and it's kind of what you do. But you're like, I don't know if you've ever seen The Green Mile, but that's kind of what legit healers are like. You have to be able to fully take on the emotional burden, right? To come back with that state of empathy and being able to understand completely from their perspective so that you can help them, so that you can help them heal, So, don't identify with all your thoughts and feelings. Just observe them, okay? Just observe them. You're tapping into something. Cracked open. Bro, I told you you're tapping into something. What? That's fucking hilarious. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. I fucking knew you were doing alchemy. Especially when this said, but you must be prepared to enter into the sacred fire to make the appropriate offering. I'm like, that's alchemy. Right fucking there, going through the fire. Being tempered, being tested by the universe. The universe, here's what the universe likes to do. It likes to drop you all the way to the bottom and be like, now keep your hope. Now keep your faith. and get your fucking ass out of that ditch. Like, and that's the challenge. That's the spiritual challenge there. And it's like being fucking Hercules, you know? And it's dope because then you realize really what you're made of and really what you're capable of. Um, it's fucking awesome. But sometimes you have to literally go from the ground up, you know? Sometimes you have to literally start there and just surrender to your outcomes and just, you know, this is that leap of faith. That's that fool's journey, man. It's like, it's making that decision to step off into the unknown and understanding that when doors of opportunity open up for you, right now you need to take them, you know? Unless it's in regards to a relationship, I always say I think 5 times, you know, before making any decision like that. Really, really give it like solid, you know, thought. Make sure that you know before you make any kind of decisions, like romantically at least. I feel like your soul's gonna tell you when to leave. You know, you'll just know. That homesickness, though, doesn't that suck? And you feel like you're homesick for a place that you don't remember ever being at, or you may vaguely remember it. You might remember it in dreams or in visions and shit. But I do see this energy of you knowing and understanding that there's more. The Last Judgment in reverse tells me that you're not a super judgmental person. Like you always try to come from a place of understanding. It also tells me that there's still work to be done here. You don't get to just fucking click off. If, you know, I don't know what that means in regards to like if you're in a state of trying to give up or whatever, but like you literally, you signed up for this in the Akashic Records, bro. You're not allowed. Okay, you're going to live out your destiny. Whether or not you like it, you'll just accidentally wind up doing it one day, and then you're like, oh fuck, this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. The High Priestess, yeah, I see that you're becoming very intuitive. You're like really opening up your crown chakra, really tapping into higher energies. Getting those energetic downloads. With the Devil in reverse, I see that you had to do a lot of shadow work to get here. You had to really test yourself. You had to really go through shit, right? And that's that rock bottom energy of the cracked open. Is like we literally, we have to transmute ourselves that way. We have to be able to fall apart and then rebuild ourselves, reorganize, restructure ourselves. Fortitude in reverse. I feel like you might be feeling a little burnt out at your job, but that's because you're not really meant for like human jobs. So you know you're not really meant for like this day-to-day, da-da-da. It's like you just want to do like little things here and there, but you don't want to like feel tied down or committed to that in regards to work. And I get that. You just need a vacation, bro. You'll adapt. Humans love working. They must. The Death card in reverse. Scorpio, you've got Scorpio and Capricorn energy showing up on here pretty heavy. With the Death card in reverse, though, it's like you're in a rebirth, right? And so, yeah, of course your job might suck right now because your vibrations are changing, and the vibrations that you were in when you got the job are completely different from the vibrations that you're evolving into, you know? And that's just, it's unfortunate, but it feels like you're like outgrowing this. I feel like if you're being called to take a leap of faith or to like look at like other job options or something, you should really do that, you know, like just drop your freaking resume on Indeed, you know, put in the work, you know, whatever you gotta do. Get the ball rolling on your life because shit ain't gonna wait for you. We waited actually. um, So, the lovers, Gemini energy showing up in the upright, right? I see you attaining your internal power, right? I see you really tapping into that and really coming full circle. Also, um, you know, the lovers does indicate like twin flames. I often say it's major arcana love. You know, it's not tied to any like side quests. I feel like, you know, they're the suits, you know, the minor arcana. The major arcana is like when you're on that main quest line and you're facing like the main bosses, you know. That's what major arcana lovers is to me. Also, it represents Gemini, which you guys are symbolized by the twins, right? So when I see the lovers, I see the twins, and so, you know, if you are on a twin flame journey, this could be part of it, you know, with the King of Cups in reverse. You could be in separation if you are, or just in an energy of not really energetically giving to your counterpart. Like I said, this could just mean that you're standing in your power because it is your card. It could also represent big decisions that you need to make, you know. Um, what I love about this Lovers card actually is it's actually completely different from like any other deck, I think. This like woman, this damsel, you know, she's like, there's like this big fucking snake, and she's like chained to, or this girl's like chained to this rock, and it's like this knight comes in and is like killing the snake before it can kill her, and like, you know, cutting her free at the same time. And to me, I kind of see that imagery as like fighting for what's important, you know, fighting for what is the most meaningful. You know, sometimes that requires us to let go of things that are just bring chaos into our lives. That's how you know that something's not right, is if it just puts you in that constant state of feeling like something's not right, you know? Like your intuition doesn't lie about that. Um, Alright, so let's drop some oracles on this. I feel like ultimately you're a Gemini, you're going to do what you want to do. Also, I think, you know, that at this point, you're so far in the game, and there's so much major arcana coming up for you that I'm really seeing that you're on that main quest line. You're doing the work, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and I don't feel like even if you take detours, I don't feel like it's going to take you off your path because some things are just faded, you know? And in regards to that, the commitments card comes out, and like maybe you need to make a commitment to yourself. My little kitty's awake. But yeah, you know, really pay attention to the commitments that you've already made. You know, you've already made a commitment with the divine. You've already, like, you know, and it's time for you to uphold your end of that deal, you know. Mistakes teach us. Sometimes you falter. Sometimes you go off track. Sometimes you get distracted. That's fine. Learn from that and continue going on. Keep going. Don't let this keep you down. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much what I got for you. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.